Hey, on today's how-to presentation, you will be learning how to pass a volleyball. In order to pass a volleyball, you will first need a volleyball and then enough room to run around. Once you got a volleyball and enough room to run around, you will now learn the proper stance in order to pass a volleyball. The first step in learning the proper stance, you will first need to make sure your knees are above your toes and your shoulders are above your knees. After you got your proper stance, you will now learn how to format your arms in order to pass the ball correctly. The first thing you want to do with your arms is to put one hand out with your palm facing up like you're doing the Macarena. Then take your other arm, put it round top, and close your thumbs. So it should look like that. Having your hand on top of your hand is simply the position you will need. The next step to pass the volleyball is to make sure you have flat arms. Once you have mastered those steps, you will now combine all of them together. Make sure your knees are above your toes and your shoulders are above your knees. Then make sure you have your arms out and make sure you have flat arms right here. When making contact with a ball, make sure you have your position correct and then not to swing your arms when the ball is about to hit your arm. If you do swing your arms, the ball will go behind you, like this. The proper way to pass a volleyball is to make sure you are low. Once the ball is about to hit you, you will make sure to stand up and not to swing your arms. This will direct the ball to wherever your shoulders are pointing to. If you have to pass to a different angle, make sure to face towards the angle or dip your shoulders so the ball will pass to whichever way you would want it to go. If you want it to go sideways, dip your shoulder to the left and pass. Once you learn how to pass a volleyball playing the back row, you will now learn how to set a volleyball where your arms will be above your head and most likely the setter will set the ball. In order to set a volleyball, make sure you have your hands up above your head and your thumbs are pointing down. Make sure your index fingers are pointing toward each other, making like a diamond-shaped figure. When you set the ball, make sure when the ball comes to you, you do not bring the ball down with you. Simply just touching your hand quickly and let it go. When playing in an official game, the ref will call you out for carrying the ball if you bring the ball down with you. If you just let the ball touch your hand quickly and pass it, you will be fine. Another tip you should know is to not butterfly your hands so you are moving your hands. When the ball comes to you, make sure you have your knees bent with your arms up in the air ready to pass the ball. When the ball comes up to you, make sure to blast off like Superman with your arms up. These are the two ways you can pass a volleyball. If you would like to practice at home, you can simply toss the ball at a wall and pass the ball when it comes back to you. You can do this for either setting the ball or passing the ball.